I will be your host again next year, along with this year, maybe next year. We'll see if they allow us back. Along with Zach Gamble, our treasurer, and we'll also have Andrea Brady, our executive director, saying a few words over the next hour 15. I'm about to go off script, which is going to freak her out. So please, if anyone can get photos, this is going to be amazing. Ed, wherever you're at, Rent Ron is about to be in effect, just so he's aware. So I want to take a few minutes right now to kind of go on my soapbox around the chamber. If you are a chamber board member, anyone on the executive board, or a chamber ambassador, if you could do me a solid and stand up right now. I know there's more of you than that, guys. For those of you guys that are not aware, we recently won the Ohio, not Cincinnati, not Milford, Miami Township, the Ohio Chamber of the Year Award, which, if you take a look around, that's an amazing feat for such a small nonprofit organization. So I appreciate you guys for that. That said, we have 2 part-time employees, Andrea Brady and Elisa LeBans, who's going to be manning the run of the show tonight. So again, 2 part-time employees and a bunch of volunteers, ladies and gentlemen. So Andrea, on behalf of the entire board, we want to present you with a little something here. I told you I was ad-libbing. Just get up on the stage. Come on. You know I do whatever I want. This shouldn't surprise you after all these years. So, in recognition of Andrea writing such a phenomenal application on why we deserve the Ohio Chamber of the Year Award, she also just recently celebrated her 5-year anniversary with the Milford, Miami Township Chamber of Commerce. A little gift from all of us to you to commemorate that, Andrea. And that is her last award of the evening, so get it all out now. You're very welcome, you're very welcome. So, now we're back into the presentation, guys. So, we're thrilled to be here tonight to recognize almost 70 local business individual superheroes. These are companies and people who have gone above and beyond to make Milford, Miami Township a great place to live, work, and own a business. One of those businesses is this year's legendary sponsor, Icon Property and Rescue, right here in the front. Icon's team of heroes is always standing by to help in case of an emergency. Actually, we're gonna play a video that, I gotta be honest, I didn't know about until the other day, and it was kind of, we had a little fun, right? Because it really shows how great Icon is at remediating. Elisa, are you ready? What, Hamped?
I can't think of anything else.
This? You've concepted a lot of crazy ideas over the years.
But
this
listen,
may be the dumbest thing you've ever asked me to
listen.
say.
Who are the heroes around Milford, Miami Township? It's perfect.
For who? You're not on stage speaking this. You're not emceeing this event. Zach and I are not going to say this. There's no way you're convincing me to say this.
It'll be great.
No,
We
I'm
can
done.
recognize so many businesses. It'll be awesome.
Cool. You have fun with it. I'm out of here. You do this on your own.
Come back here. Gosh, wham it, you guys. What is all this commotion?
Paula, he doesn't listen. He doesn't listen. We're trying to come up with a new concept for our award ceremony about heroes. So, and see, you're a superhero, so you can understand this. Who are the heroes around Milford, Miami Township? Perfect sense, right?
I'm listening. I don't like it. I'm not going to say it, no matter what Andrea asks me to do. That's way too much of a mouthful, Paula. Like, if you guys can help us figure out some way of shortening this, maybe I'd be open to the idea. But this is not coming out of my mouth.
Okay, no need to fight about it. Our specialty is remediation. I know just who we need for the job. Hey, Icon Heroes! We need some help.
You sure these guys know what they're doing?
Oh yeah, these are...
They look professional,
They are
so
experts.
I'm going to trust them.
I don't know, they're erasing my letters.
That's the best thing they've probably done all day at this point. I like what you guys are doing here, by the way. This is, yes. Would you believe that was one take? Like one, no, seriously, it was actually 2 takes. And I had no idea what I was walking into. So thanks, Andrea, for embarrassing me, regardless of saying what Mets. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Icon Property Rescue. We are presenting the WHAMM Awards and not the WHAMM Awards. So thank heavens, even though we had to play that video of me doing this. And the second part's even better, but I won't be here whenever it plays, so I'll be a lot better. So as you can see, they're a very talented remediation company. They're willing to take on any challenge. So a little bit more of you guys that have never been to this event before. In 2022, we introduced our reimagined annual Chamber Business Awards to honor even more of our local businesses. We realized as special as our annual Chamber Awards are, they recognize only a fraction of our amazing local businesses. Plus, we're a small group, so we want to hear more from our people. We, of course, want to keep our Chamber Awards, so we renamed them the POW Awards. These are nominated and voted on by our Chamber Committee, plus key influencers in the community. There are 9 of these. We then added 2 community components, the WOW Business Awards and the BAM Community Awards. Between these 2 categories, we recognize dozens of additional local businesses. But the entire nomination voting process is a further way to get our businesses more recognition. With 2 to 5 businesses nominated in each category, this means hundreds of local businesses are getting in front of current and future customers, which was our goal. So again, brief history and purpose of the WHAMM Awards. Now, let's get on with recognizing all of these business superheroes. And speaking of amazing local businesses, you'll notice this incredible replica of the Little Miami Brewing Event Center's living wall behind us made out of balloons. This and all the decor around the event center tonight was created by our decor sponsors, the Craft Lab and the Twisting Sister. A quick hand for them. And trust me, you'll be hearing a lot more about both of these amazing businesses throughout the evening.
A couple housekeeping items. First, you'll notice the cameras in the back. We're grateful to have ICRC filming the event. The video will be shown on Milford Cable and available on ICRC's website, which is ICRC-TV.com. Plus, we will share it on our website. Thank you again to ICRC for being here. The second is that there are plastic containers and signs with a QR code on each of your tables. We're collecting donations for 2 of our nonprofits this evening, Feed Our Flock and Impacting Tomorrow. If you can donate, please do. No pressure. The QR code will take you straight to the Chamber Venmo. Just notate donation on your donation, and we will be dividing the proceeds from those to both of the deserving organizations. Third, part of our success of our awards is due to our incredibly supportive media partners, Cincy Magazine, wave if you're here, back in the back, thank you, and Town Money Saver. See Emil here. It's okay. These 2 publications have been fantastic partners over the past couple of years, and we'd like to thank them both for all they do. And last but never least, our elected officials and those from our city and township. When I read your name, if you could please stand and be recognized. From the city of Milford, we have Mayor Lisa Evans, Councilperson Janet Cooper, Councilperson Mark Thompson, Chief of Police Jamie Mills, and City Manager Michael Doss. From Miami Township, we have Trustee Mary Wolf, Trustee Ken Tracy, Township Administrator Steve Kelly, and Chief of Police Mike Mills. And I haven't seen our last individual this evening, but our second to last individual this evening, but our Ohio State Representative Jean Schmidt. Is Jean here? There she is. Good to see you. And last but not least, Anthony Spatzel, Field Representative for Field Rep for U.S. Representative Brad Winstrup. Anthony here? No big deal. Welcome to you all. Thank you for being here. And now to our official program.
Okay, so first we're going to be recognizing the BAM Community Award winners first. There are 56 companies who won 73 total awards, and all I can say to that, Amarillo Lagasse fans, is BAM! Okay? As mentioned, these winners were nominated and voted on by the community, so this truly shows how much the community values each of you. Because there's so many, we announced these a few weeks ago, and now we'd like a chance to celebrate you all. So winners are going to receive one of these fun stickers, as well as a certificate from, if I can get this, the chamber, as well as some certificates from our elected officials. In the essence of time, please see Elisa at the ceremony. That way you guys don't have to come up and grab them now. We'll get all those distributed to you later this evening as well. We're going to be reading the category and winner for each. Winners, please stand when your name is called and stay standing. Audience, please do your best to try and hold your applause as much as possible to the end. And again, these are the community award winners nominated and then chosen on by community votes. So here we go. First one, best dessert, Holston's Baking Company. Best bakery, Holtman's Donut Shop. Best pizza, Jet's Pizza. Best wings, Midwest Best Barbecue. Best happy hour, By Gollies. Best international food, Mint Bistro. Best outdoor sports or recreation facility, Cincinnati Nature Center. Best home services provider, Clark Heating and Cooling. Best auto repair / service / towing, Day Heights Auto Service. Best bartender, not wearing a tuxedo, still upset at that, Mr. Jeff Warren over here from Little Miami Brewing Company. Best place of worship, Eastside Christian Church. Best coffee shop goes to Goshen Grind. Most school spirit, the Milford Exempted Village Schools. Friendliest retail staff, newborn to teen. Best car dealer, Castrucci Ford and Chevrolet. Best retail therapy, Kohl's. Best date night, 20 Bricks. Best social media presence. You're not paying attention, Ed. I love calling this guy out, ladies and gentlemen. Best social media presence, Marvelous Milford. Best local band, Mojo Rising. Best local photographer, Sarah Jasper. Artist, The Twisting Sister. Best veterinarian, Seven Hills Pet Clinic. Best senior living, SEM Communities. Best daycare, All About Kids. Best bank, this is actually a tie and the first time this has ever happened, goes to Sheriff Credit Union and U.S. Bank. Best music teacher or school, Margaret Angel of Angel's House of Music. Best pediatrician, ESD Pediatrics. Best insurance agent is Brett Beekner or the Big Agency. Best accountant or bookkeeper, Gwen Dunn from Encore Consulting Services. Thank you, Gwen, for all you do for the chamber. Best massage therapist, Liz Williams. Best realtor, Kelly Weir of Keller Williams. Best place to work up a sweat, Fitness 3K. Best personal trainer, Chadea Warner. Best landscaping or gardening location, BZAC. Best social media group, Milford and Miami Township Complaints. We can complain that they're not here tonight, so oh well. And I know them, so yeah, I'll deal with it later. It's fine. Best splurge, Kirk & Company Jewelers. Best reason to put down your phone, Dancing on Main. Best kept secret, A Healing Journey. Best bang for your buck, St. Vincent de Paul. And best place for girls' night, Cincinnati Distilling.
Quite a mouthful there, Ron. We've got a little bit more to get through on these BAM awards. So we've got Best Salon is Sharky's Cuts for Kids. Best Medical Provider is Tri Health Physicians. Best Pampering Experience is the Beauty Bar. Best Place to Take Visitors is Promont House. Best Place to Meet Up with Business Colleagues, Forager Coffee and Tea. Best Park goes to Miami Meadows. Best Seasonal Experience has to be Frontier Days. Has to be. Best Barbecue, Pickles and Bones. Best Burger, Nation Kitchen and Bar. Best Preschool, Milford Preschool. Best Dentist, Milford Dental Excellence. And then we've got a couple of individuals or companies here that have won multiple, so I'm going to go through those. We have Chick-fil-A for Best Fast Food, Best Kid Menu, Friendliest Restaurant Staff, and Best Place to Go When You're Hangry. Trust me, I macked about a whole tray of nuggets before I walked on stage, so I can attest to that. Best Bourbon Selection, Best Market and Grocery, and Best Wine Selection goes to Lear's Prime Market. For the Little Miami Brewing Company, we have Best Beer Selection, Best Place for Guys Night, Best Place to Meet Friends, Best Patio Dining, Best Gathering Space, Most Pet Friendly, Best Place to Watch a Sports Game, and Best Cocktail. Finally, last but not least, we have Scene 75 in the Pin Deck, which took home Best Indoor Sports and Recreation Facility, Best Place to Take Your Kids, Best Family Experience or Family Fun, and Best Birthday Party Location. And this was the time I really wanted to make a Catalina wine mixer joke about the BAM Awards, so I'm just going to leave it at that, but we're going to move on. So.
Yeah, we we had a couple inside jokes that just didn't pan out tonight. So it is what it is, right? You forget whenever you're up here, right? So congratulations once again. Thank you guys for trying to hold your applause as much as possible. Don't want you guys to be here for the next 2 hours. So now if you voted in the WHAMM Awards or you're one of the companies in the finals, you may have noticed we didn't actually read a few of the awards under the best category. That's because we decided to save a few to announce here. And we're actually going to do that right now. So we're going to announce the finalist and then the winner, if you guys aren't familiar with this. Winners, please come to the stage to receive your sticker and certificates. Then please move over to your right, my left, where Shelby is waiting with her camera to be able to get some photos to commemorate this event. Anyone from the city of Milford or Miami Township, I know you guys have some stuff. Gene, I know you have some stuff as well. You guys are more than welcome to come up and be a part of this presentation if you guys want to. If not, we have everything together. It's up to you guys. So, okay, without any further ado, we're going to kick off the best Milford staple. The finalists are Clark Heating and Cooling, Frontier Days, Lee Murray Limited, and the Texas Roadhouse. And the winner is Frontier Days. Come on, Chuck. This is Father Frontier Days right there. Come on, go accept your award. The amazing thing is that he has not electrocuted himself yet. So. And yes, he did try and avoid shaking the mayor's hand. I just want to make sure we all saw that. Yeah, and for those that don't know, his wife and his back is going to be all messed up in the morning for sleeping on the couch. Sorry, Chuck. Okay, next up for the best Miami Township staple, the finalists are The Big Agency, Holtman's Donuts, Miami Market, Pickles and Bones Barbecue. And the winner is Miami Market. So I do not believe they're here tonight, so we'll move on. So for best overall vibe, we have Deeper Roots, Rustic Grains, Mustard Seed Market, and Sharky's Cuts for Kids. And the winner is Sharky's Cuts for Kids. And yes, they are here. Total missed opportunity, Shark, just by the way, just saying. She knows she's won this one. Oh, no, she doesn't. And last but not least, we have your favorite local business ever, and I mean ever. And what an amazing group of businesses these are. Our finalists are The Big Agency, Newborn to Teen, Seifert HVAC, and the Craft Lab. And the winner is the Craft Lab. Congrats, Chris. Obviously, as you guys see, a number of great businesses nominated and some fantastic categories. Congrats to all of our BAM nominees and the winners. You all exemplify what makes a community truly successful, and we're grateful for you all. So now I'd like to turn the mic over to Zach, and we're going to move on to the WOW Business Awards.
Each of our WOW and POW winners tonight will receive one of these unique and beautiful plates. If you could please model those for me, Vanna, that would be great. Beautiful plates. Hand decorated by local artist Pam Otten. They will also receive certificates and a sticker as well. Once again, these were nominated and voted on by the community. We'll be recognizing our finalists and announcing our winners. Winners, please come to the stage and receive your award and certificates. Then, once again, move over to Shelby, my left, your right, to get your photo taken. Before we get into this next set of awards, let me tell you just a little bit more about our legendary sponsor, Icon Property Rescue. We mentioned earlier that their heroes are on call to help with emergencies at your business or home. What we did not tell you is that can be done 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Better yet, they'll do it in less than 59 minutes. How's that for service, guys? Another testament to Icon service is their 4.9 star service rating. What an accomplishment. Part of this is that they always go above and beyond. They use their state-of-the-art equipment not only for emergency restoration, but for cleaning carpets, air ducts at a much deeper level than other companies. So if you're using Icon, you can rest assured that your property will be as clean as possible. Thank you again, Icon, for your support. We appreciate all you do for businesses and homes in need, as well as for the community. We're so grateful to have you as our legendary sponsor this year with your heroes supporting other local business superheroes. Thank you. And now, our WOW Business Awards. So the first award we have this evening under the WOW category section is for Best New Business, and this award recognizes a business that opened its doors in 2023. Our finalists are A Healing Journey, Deeper Roots Massage, Sharky's Cuts for Kids, and Sold by Stoltz. And the winner is Sharky's Cuts for Kids. So for you, those of you that don't know, Sharky's opened last June, but they became a part of the community well before that. In fact, your first event with us was WHAMM last year. So thank you. And Eric even won a gift card, I believe, last year. So that's awesome. Sharky's wasn't even open yet when they got involved as a sponsor at Frontier Days. In fact, they sponsored our very own Rachel Baker, the Twisting Sister, whose balloons creations, including those cool balloon chandeliers you see here tonight, Sharky's may be new, but they are already a fixture in this community, as winning this award shows. Congrats, Jamie, Eric, and Sharky's Cuts for Kids. Our next award is for the Best Large Business. This award goes to a business that has 25 or more employees. Our finalists for this category are Miami Athletic Club, RDI Corporation, and TQL. Winner is TQL. Based in Eastgate, TQL connects customers with shipping needs for carriers that have available capacity. They work with a network of over 140,000 carriers to create great efficiencies for their customers. They have grown significantly since 1997 and become a true force on the east side of Cincinnati. Congrats again to TQL. We recognized our best large business. We're going to move into our best small business category, which is an award that recognizes companies with under 25 employees. Our finalists are The Big Agency, Clark Heating and Cooling, and Sharky's Cuts for Kids. The winner is Sharky's Cuts for Kids. Y'all are cleaning up this evening, folks. Sharky's may be small, but they have made a big impression in our community already. If you have kids or grandchildren and haven't been there yet, be sure to check them out. They have all kinds of fun options for kids to have a blast while getting their hair cut. I hear that even adults have the option of climbing into one of the fun cars or trucks for their cut as well. Don't be surprised if you go in there and see me sitting in one of those cars if they make one big enough for folks like myself. So, congrats, Jamie, Eric, and Sharky's Cuts for Kids on being this year's best small business. The next category we have is for the best nonprofit. We're lucky here in this community to have so many great local nonprofits in town, and our finalists represent different services within the community. This year's finalists are Bluebird Bus of Hope, Claremont Corral, Feed Our Flock, Milford Miami Ministry, and Newborn to Teen. Who's the winner? Feed Our Flock. For folks that have been here the last couple of years, this is actually Feed Our Flock's third win in a row for Best Nonprofit at the WHAMM Awards. They're a definite community favorite because of just how much they do for local families in Milford, Miami, and Township. Any child under 25 who lives in the Milford School District and is in need can receive meals or other support from Feed Our Flock. Since COVID, needs continue to be high and support, unfortunately, is not enough. So please, as a reminder, if you're able to do so, scan the QR code on your table, around the room, and donate. We'll make sure those donations go in 100% to those two charities that we mentioned earlier. In the meantime, congrats to Feed Our Flock for being this year's best nonprofit, and thank you again for all that you do for our local children and the community. The next award is for Best Customer Service. Our finalists for Best Customer Service are The Big Agency, Newborn to Teen, and Sharky's Cuts for Kids. Let's take a guess, guys. What do we think? Sharky's Cuts for Kids. Customer service is something that Sharky's has truly become known for, even in their short time here in town. They work with parents to ensure that children who have always hated getting their hair cut have a great time, which is evident by the number of 5-star reviews that they already have. You do a wonderful job, Jamie, Eric, and team. You guys might just want to stand up here for the rest of the evening. I know. We're so happy to recognize you for your excellent customer service. Thank you. The next is Best Community Service by a for-profit company. This year's finalists are The Big Agency, Pickles and Bones Barbecue, and RDI. Our winner, Pickles and Bones. Just like Feed Our Flock, Pickles and Bones this evening becomes another 3-time winner, 3 in a row, guys, and it's obvious why. Nicole and Josh, owners of Pickles and Bones, are so committed to giving back to this community. They work with the school district to educate students, donate to a variety of causes, provide food to those in need, and so much more. They truly believe in giving back, and if you visit their location, you'll know that many of their staff have been there with them for years as well. So what a testament to treating people right. We are thrilled, Josh and Nicole, to once again recognize you for community service. Thank you for all that you do. As you can tell, Ron has also exited, so y'all are stuck with me the rest of the evening. I apologize for that in advance. Our next category, though, is Best Arts and Entertainment. And our finalists here certainly bring a lot of fun and joy to our community. They are the Claremont Corral, the Craft Lab, and the Twisting Sister. The winner is the Craft Lab. For those of you who don't know, the Craft Lab is also home of the Paint Playground. It's quickly become a staple here in the Milford, Miami Township area. Owner Chris Richter, to my left in the lovely teal dress, is an artist in her own right, and the decor here tonight is entirely her concept. I'm looking at you, Andrea. It's her concept. And she hand-painted all the comic book decor. So she's created something really special in the Paint Playground. There you can create your own artistic masterpiece, even if you have no talent, like me, and have an absolute blast doing it. If you haven't tried it, you need to. It's great for family night or date night or team building, you name it. And by the way, Chris is also a valued board member of the Milford Miami Township Chamber. You'll learn a little bit more about that later, but for now, congrats, Chris, on the Craft Lab being named Best Arts and Entertainment. Next award is for Best Creative Marketing. This is a fun category, and our finalists make advertising a little bit more fun, too. They are Sold by Stoltz, Sonic, and the Craft Lab. And the winner is Sonic. We all know and look for the cute sayings on Sonic's message board, so yeah, I definitely can see how they won this thing. Keep it up, Sonic. You always give us a laugh, and congrats on being named Best Creative Marketing. It's okay. I accept the award on behalf of Sonic. The next award is for the Best Home-Based Business. Some of the best products and services are made at the company owner's home, as you can tell from our finalists tonight. Aunt Meg's Bakehouse, Eastside Sweets, That Damn Jam, and the Twisting Sister. And our winner is That Damn Jam. That Damn Jam owner Barbie Hahn got started making her pineapple habanero jam during COVID as a way to keep herself busy, but she soon started giving them out as gifts to all of her friends. They clamored for more. And soon her husband, Mike, poor Mike, wherever he's at, said, "You're making more of that damn jam again? Like, come on." Hence the name, and the legend was born. Now they offer 4 versions ranging from sweet to ghost pepper, and you do have the chance to try it here tonight if you haven't taken advantage of the dip on your table that was generously donated by Barbie. So we'd like to, again, congratulate you, Barbie, and say well done on being the best home-based business. Thank you for the dip as well. The Best Business-to-Business Business. It's a mouthful. Our finalists for this category are The Big Agency, Bonita Palmer Action Coach, and RDI Corporation. And our winner is The Big Agency. Otherwise known as Beekner Insurance Agency, they've been insuring families and businesses throughout Ohio and Kentucky since 1999. They are an independent agent specializing in home, auto, classic car, life, contractor, garage repair shop, and restaurant insurance. They are well beloved by the community, with Brett Beekner receiving the Best Insurance Agent all 3 years of WHAMM, so we are not surprised that they were also voted the Best B2B Business. Congratulations again to the big agency. And finally, the Business Powerhouse Award. This award recognizes a business that is just all around amazing, provides a fantastic product or service that gives back. It's owned and ran by people that you just can't help but love. We have 4 amazing finalists this year, which are the Big Agency, Newborn to Teen, Pickles and Bones Barbecue, and RDI Corporation. And the winner, Pickles and Bones. This is Nicole and Josh's second year to receive this award, and they certainly deserve it. Pickles and Bones combines the winning combo of excellent food, amazing service, great management, and commitment to the community. That adds up to a business powerhouse for sure. In case you didn't know, Pickles and Bones finally has a sit-down location. Nicole and Josh merged Pickles with their sister restaurant, All Hail the Biscuit, moved the location to Old Route 28. You guys have done a great job, and we're thrilled you kept favorites from All Hail the Biscuit, especially those gluten-free biscuits. Am I right? Along with the deliciousness of Pickles and Bones Barbecue, plus some new favorites added in. Congrats, Nicole and Josh and Pickles and Bones, on being the 2024 Business Powerhouse. Just a quick message, Anthony, if you'd like to come up with the rest of our elected officials for passing out awards or such, feel free to do so. Great to see you. The community has spoken, and what a great job you all did choosing an impressive group of businesses for our 2024 BAM and WOW awards. Congrats to all our winners, as well as those nominated. You truly make the Milford, Miami Township area a wonderful place to live, work, and own a business. As we transition into our Chamber Awards, I'd like to tell you a little bit more about our decor sponsors. The partnership of the Craft Lab and the Twisting Sister. We mentioned earlier that Chris Richter, owner of the Craft Lab, coordinated the decorations in here. She had a little bit of help from her superhero partner, Rachel Baker of the Twisting Sister. She can make anything, and I mean anything, out of balloons. Make me a bicycle clown. Sorry, for those of you that like Wedding Crashers, if you haven't seen it in a while, go back and watch it. That's a Wedding Crashers reference. Anyways, in fact, she is so darn talented that she was named Best Local Artist in this year's BAM Awards, so congrats again to Rachel. Y'all are seeing some cool stuff tonight. What do we think of the centerpieces? I've heard a little bit of applause. What do we think of the centerpieces? Yeah? Yeah? Paint and balloons coming together is so fun. Rachel is available for parties and events. Team building at the Craft Lab is a great way to bond with your coworkers. Plus, rumor has it that this dynamic duo has teamed up and combined their superpowers to offer decorating services for private events. You're seeing a sample of some of their work. This is some photos from our Breakfast with the Grinch. Let's hear it one more time for the amazing work by our decorating dynamic duo, Chris and Rachel. As I struggle to keep my breath, we're going to move into the Catalina Wine Mixer, sorry, movies, guys. Chamber Awards. We'll start with our traditional awards. These are named after the late, great, long-standing board member, Wayne D. Floria, called the Wayne D. Floria Pillar Awards. Our Pillar Awards are based on the fundamental values that we as a chamber strive to execute on and model in our community day in and day out. These are advocacy, community development and support, economic impact, and education. This year's finalists and winners exemplify these pillars. Every year we ask for input from community leaders as to which companies and individuals epitomize these pillars, as well as our service awards. Each of our nominees was then selected by Chamber Committee because of the impact they have made on our community and organization. Our community is full of businesses making a mark in various ways. It's always hard to determine the few finalists for these awards and even harder to choose a winner. If you are a finalist for any of our chamber awards, please just know how special you are and how much we appreciate each and every one of you. We'll be starting with the Advocacy Award. Our finalists are Feed Our Flock, Nation Kitchen and Bar, and Sharky's Cuts for Kids. Feed Our Flock you've heard about. They are always a fierce advocate for our children and community. Nation is an organization that brings a lot of creativity to how they support local groups. And Sharky's, which you've also heard quite a bit about tonight, has giving back as a part of their ongoing business model. But without further ado, the winner of the Advocacy Award for 2024 is Nation Kitchen and Bar. So I mentioned that Nation's creative in how they support the community. They have a Burger of the Month, and they donate a percentage of that item as a sale to rotating nonprofits. This generates as much as $1,000 for each organization. But what really caught our attention that educated me was that Nation's model with their Thin Mints program. So every diner receives a Thin Mint at the end of their meal. They're purchased from a local Girl Scout troop. Then the way they choose those troops is sort of innovative, fun, and encourages the girls to get creative and learn lots of new skills. They have the troops write, film, and act in videos of why they should be chosen as the group to supply cookies for the year. We watched the videos for last year, and wow, what a great idea that is. Nation was also generous enough to share their space at our chocolate walk, hosting several businesses in their front lobby. Nation Kitchen and Bar, thank you for your commitment to supporting our community and for encouraging learning and innovation among young people. Congrats on winning the Advocacy Award for 2024. Next is the Community Development and Support Award. Our finalists are Bluebird Bus of Hope, Day Heights Auto Service, and People's Bank. Creating a strong sense of community is what all three of these organizations are about. Bluebird Bus serves all of Claremont County, bringing resources and education to those who cannot reach these services otherwise. Day Heights Auto jumped into supporting the community a couple years ago, has done so with vigor, and the Milford branch of People's Bank is committed to supporting our local organizations and making our community stronger. All of these organizations do so much for our community in their own ways, but there can only be one winner, and that winner is Day Heights Auto Service. Day Heights Auto Service is a true partner. They have been involved in many ways with the Chamber, sponsoring events such as Frontier Days Parade, our 60th anniversary car show, and Breakfast with the Grinch, helping ensure we can bring these fun options to the community every year. But the Chamber is not the only place where they get involved. They're also willing to jump in to make events more fun, such as participating in Trunk or Treat, bringing their tow truck to different events so kids can experience what it's like to lift a car, and more. Jamie, the smiles and fun your people always help to brighten an event. We'd like to thank you, Jamie and Day Heights Auto, for your commitment to helping support and develop our area. Our next pillar award is for economic impact. Economic impact is a pillar of the Milford Miami Township Chamber because we believe that what is good for local economy is good for all of us. Sustainable employment, attracting additional business, and supporting other businesses in the community are hallmarks of this award. And these three finalists all exhibit these traits while pushing the boundaries of comfort to expand and grow their business, leading to a variety of benefits for our local community. Those finalists are Holston's Baking Company, Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, and Lemery Limited / Annie and Mo. Our winner, Holston's has expanded to their second location, less than 3 years, congrats. Just about everywhere you go in Milford these days, you can find some Holston's desserts. Melanie Shea and Liz Dykes also brought the Howard Hanna franchise to Southern Ohio. They're quickly growing. And Lemery opened Annie and Mo, a unique concept for this area just last year. Now our winner is Lemery and Annie and Mo. Chrissy Gideon had grand visions for the opening of her new store, Lee Marie Limited, in early 2020. All went swimmingly until this little thing that you guys might know of called COVID hit. I don't know. It was hard enough for established businesses to keep going and push through, but for a new retail business, it was especially tough. But Chrissy persevered. She has not only built a flourishing business that supports other businesses by carrying local items, featuring area partners on Second Saturday, but she's also opened a second business, Annie M.O., which caters to fashionable young people. She has identified 2 needs in the market and has also filled them elegantly. So thank you, Chrissy, for bringing Lee Marie and Annie and Mo to Milford. You bring so much beauty and style to our lives. We've heard a lot about our legendary sponsor, Icon Property Rescue, and our decor sponsors, the Craft Lab and the Twisting Sister, earlier. But now I'd like to tell you just a little bit about our 4 fantastic sponsors. Card My Yard, Little Miami Brewing Company, Row House Gallery and Custom Framing, and That Damn Jam. Card My Yard has been a strong partner with the Milford Miami Township Chamber since they opened a few years ago. If you haven't seen Megan Schmidt's sign, it's out on the patio by the fire pits in the back. So fun. She can do signs for businesses, homes, or any event. They are customized, so get creative. We hope that after the ceremony, you will relax out there with a dessert and a drink, and be sure to take Megan's info and call her when you want to celebrate something at home or at work. Little Miami Brewing Company's Event Center, which we stand in here this evening, is a go-to for many of us, for many reasons. It's flexible, beautiful, and easy to get to. But even more importantly, Little Miami Brewing partners with us, the Chamber, which allows us to do events like this. The Business Expo, our 3-night movie festival last fall, and Breakfast with the Grinch. Without question, we could not do these events elsewhere or without the gracious support of Dan Lynch and Joe Brenner. Thank you both for your commitment to the community and your support of Milford Miami Township Chamber of Commerce. Love you, boys. Also, Nancy Meyer is the owner of Row House Gallery and Custom Framing. She could not be here tonight, but she so very generously donated all of the cardboard that Chris Richter used to make the awesome decor and photo spots that are all around the room. Nancy is a former Pillar Award winner herself. She's always so supportive of the Chamber and the community. Her store is also home to some of the most talented artists in the greater Cincinnati region, so please be sure to check it out. Right down here on Main Street, there's something for everyone in both taste and price point. I told you the story of Barbie and That Damn Jam a little bit ago, but did you know that the company has expanded very rapidly and is now selling in a wide variety of outlets, meaning you don't have to go to Barbie's house and beat down her door to get some jam from her. Locally, you can find their jam at Lear's and Harvest Market. It is also at Jungle Gyms, the Nature Center, and 24 other locations around the tri-state. They have expanded from their original 1 flavor, pineapple habanero, to 4 flavors, so you are sure to find one that fits your taste buds. Tonight, as I mentioned, you're enjoying a dip made with the flagship pineapple habanero jam, donated and made by Barbie and her manager, Chelsea. Thank you again both for your generosity. All right, guys, moving on. Our final Wayne D. Floria Pillar Award is for education. And for that award, I'd like to invite to the stage Paula Hensley of Icon Property Rescue. Paula and her husband Rocky founded and own not only Icon, which you've heard a bit about tonight, but also One Tom Plumber and several other businesses that they've spun off along the way. True business superheroes right here.
We also have Zach and Brandon coming up on stage. All right. Education comes in many forms, and our 3 finalists tonight are committed to education in a variety of ways. Dance Etc. not only offers all kinds of classes for children and adults, they do a lot of outreach and support at community events. The Greater Milford Area Historical Society is committed to keeping the history of our area alive and vital. And Live Oak's Career Campus has just made a huge investment in our students' futures through their new facility and a variety of new or enhanced programs. And the winner is Live Oaks Career Campus.
Live Oaks has consistently invested in developing programs that will help our students get a jump on their future, entering the workforce or secondary education as heroes from the start. From animal science to automotive to culinary arts, health, and law, there is a career path for every student to explore. But a commitment like this is more than offering a few courses. It's investing in the latest equipment and technology so students can hit the ground running. It's providing spaces that encourage collaboration and hands-on learning, such as working kitchens and computer labs, and it's people who are able to lead with passion and purpose as students explore the various options in front of them. And that's what they have created in this brand new expansion.
All right. So Live Oaks, we are impressed with your commitment to our generation, with your focus, right? With your focus on helping students find their passion and development and develop the skills that they need. And for this, we thank you and are proud to award you and your education heroes with the Milford, Miami Township Chambers 2024 Pillar Award for Education.
Thank you and congratulations to all of our Wayne D. Floria Pillar Award finalists and winners. I hope you're as inspired as I am about what these organizations are accomplishing, and it is no wonder that Milford Miami Township is such a great place to live, work, and own a business, if this is the company we keep. How about a final round of applause for all of them? And now it's time for a very special portion of our program, our service awards. These 5 awards recognize businesses and individuals for putting community first. Our first award is the Ambassador of the Year. But before we get into that award, we've had a number of ambassadors here tonight. If you're a chamber ambassador, please wave again. We'd like to applaud you and say thank you again for all of your service. I know we recognized you guys earlier, but as Ron said, an organization with 2 part-time employees, a board of maybe 12 or 13, I don't know what we're up to now, and 17, yeah. But nonetheless, it takes a village to make this happen, and so the ambassador program has been integral to our success, so thank you guys for being here. I'm going to go ahead and introduce one very special ambassador that's with us here this evening, which is Aaron Barcroft. If you could join me, please, on stage. And to present Aaron's award, I'm going to hand the mic over to the Milford Miami Township Executive Director, Andrew Brady.
Thank you, Zach. Come up here. First, let me give you all of this. So, as Zach mentioned, chamber ambassadors serve a crucial role, especially with an organization that is so small and that operates with just 2 people. They're involved with everything, from sharing information about the chamber to helping out at events. Basically, if we have something chamber-related happening, it's almost 100% that there's going to be at least one ambassador there. And as you saw, we have a number of ambassadors here tonight, and we're especially grateful to have them staying to help clean up. Right, everybody? The fun things. All of our ambassadors are wonderful, and they're willing to help whenever they can. They are truly lifesavers. But among these people who don't hesitate to jump in, sometimes with just a moment's notice, one person this past year has stood out, and she's very embarrassed. Erin Barcroft is a realtor with BF Realty. She started her business and joined us immediately in January of 2023. She jumped into her membership, getting involved with everything, attending events, and she immediately became an ambassador. Since then, she has looked for ways to help and become someone we know we can count on. Erin is here for it all. Whether she's out in front greeting people as they arrive at the Business Expo, hauling things at one event or another, working all 3 of the nights for our Movie Fest last fall, which I know was, they were long nights, and even cleaning the popcorn machine, which is the worst job ever. She agrees with that, yes. She helps with a smile and a question, what can I do next? Erin, I can't tell you how much I appreciate everything you do for this chamber. It's people like you who can ensure we meet our members' needs and continue to grow. It's been so wonderful getting to know you over the past year and to find that we not only have you as an MMTCC ambassador, but that I have you as a friend. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations, Erin. Certainly appreciate you. And for those of you out there, if you're interested in joining Erin and about 15 other individuals in our community as a chamber ambassador, we'd love to have you. Before we move into the final section of our awards, we have another little video that my colleague, who's no longer here, might have alluded to earlier. This year, as you know, Icon Property Rescue is our incredible sponsor. As part of that, Ron tried to interview Paula. We'll learn a little bit more about her business, but this is what happened.
So much again for agreeing to sponsor the 2024 WHAMM Awards. We're happy to have Icon as our presenting sponsor this year.
It's our pleasure.
Yeah, appreciate it. Oh gosh, WHAMM, it appears we're being interrupted right now.
Oh my gosh, aren't you Chris Richter?
I am. Hi.
Paula, do you know Chris? She's actually J. Patrick Toomey Award winner for Best Small Business. And if you're not aware, she owns the Craft Lab and the Pink Playground.
So nice to meet you in person. I've seen you on the chamber website.
Yeah, thank you. It's great to meet you too. I actually came in today because I'm supposed to start decorating for the WHAMM Awards, but I'm really confused because it looks like you're already decorated.
Oh no, these are the Icon heroes. You're decorating for the Milford, Miami Township heroes.
Oh gosh, wham it.
Well, you got a couple more days to get everything finished, and we look forward to saluting you and everything you've done for our community here in a couple days, Chris.
Thanks.
Yes, and I would like to welcome you to the team of superheroes. Your
Wow.
own cake.
Thank you. I'm so excited. Thanks, guys.
Well, I don't want to hold you up any longer, and you're also interrupting our interview with our presenting sponsor. So I'll let you get back to it and get all your decorating finished up for the WHAMM Awards here in a couple days, Chris.
Okay, awesome.
All right,
Thanks so
see
much.
you there.
See you, Chris. 20 years you guys have been in business?
Excited for the WHAMM Awards tonight?
This is my
It looks really pretty.
Gosh, wait a minute. It looks so green in here.
Yeah, it
Chris did a
does.
great job.
Ladies, can I ask why you're here? I'm actually in the middle of doing an interview with our presenting sponsor, Icon Property Rescue for the WHAMM Awards. Paul, I apologize again for all these interruptions, but do you know Mayor Lisa Evans? She's actually, her and her team are actually the winners of the Above and Beyond organization of the WHAMM Awards. This is Sarah Huseman from Feed Our Flock. She wins one of the most prestigious awards, the Chief John Cooper Service Award, and that is for community service by an individual. So, sorry for the interruption, but ladies, again, what are you doing here?
It's the WHAMM Awards, right?
So nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
It is the WHAMM Awards, but it's actually Thursday, and we're going to be at the Little Miami Brewing Event Center, not at Icon Property Rescue. I'm sure the heroes kind of threw you off, and again, you two ladies are heroes in our community, but you're at the wrong location.
Finally got out of Milford, and now I have to back to the township, and now I have to go back to Milford.
I know you're not used to being here. Don't usually cross that line. I was wondering why you seemed a little lost. So Thursday, we'll see you there, Lisa.
Yes.
Congratulations
Before
again.
you go, welcome to the team of heroes.
You're gonna fit right in there.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
Again, don't be late. Don't get lost.
Okay.
And please make sure we see you both there at the WHAMM Awards presented by Paula and Icon Property Rescue.
Nice to meet you.
Okay,
Thank
great
you.
meeting you both.
Thank you.
All right, back to Milford.
See you then, ladies.
As the credits roll, it's become pretty clear to me that our service winners this year were a little bit confused, but hopefully they all made it here tonight. I see that Lisa made it and Charlie made it from his boat, so we're good. I know Chris is here as well. I guess we'll see, so let's jump in, right? We'll be recognizing 2 Above and Beyond award winners, and it's time for the first for a business or organization that goes above and beyond for our community. I'd like to invite Lisa Evans and City Manager Michael Doss from the City of Milford to the stage. The City of Milford, whoever wants to come, there's plenty of room on stage. I think I took up that much room, right? City of Milford is our Above and Beyond organization winner this year. I've been with the Chamber for 7 years now, and I've consistently been impressed and extremely grateful for all of the support the city provides for our events and other endeavors. Most people don't realize the sheer amount of cost, both out of pocket in terms of cash and time costs, that it takes to put on a big event. Even this event, for a little over 200 people, it's a significant expense, and that's even after donations, and hundreds of hours from our staff, board, and volunteers. An event like Frontier Days, of course, is close to 3 times as much. Just like we couldn't do this event and others without the support of Little Miami Brewing, there's no way we could pull off our large community events without the support of the City of Milford. Here's a few specific shout-outs. First, the service department, specifically Ed Hackmeister, who I don't think I saw here tonight, but I know Jay Rothenbach's here. Jay, can you stand for just a quick little round of applause? Jay's back here. Jay's a jack of all trades. He does everything. Glad to see you here. They're always willing to do whatever they can to help. The police department, who works diligently keeping the Frontier Days Parade and Festival under control and ensuring everyone is safe, especially this year. I know Jamie's in attendance, but especially Sean Mahan, Assistant Chief, who was a part of our planning committee for this year, helping us look out for any potential pitfalls. And then finally, City Manager Michael Doss, Jackie Bain, and the rest of the administration always work to make sure we have everything we need. They even lend us their popcorn maker for events like movie nights and their business expo. So thank you. Congratulations, City of Milford, for being this year's Above and Beyond award winner, and thank you for everything that you guys do. Appreciate it.
On behalf of the city, I just want to thank our police and fire and all of you, because if it wasn't for our businesses and our wonderful residents, we wouldn't be a great city. So thank you.
Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it. Pictures, please. My left, your right. And now it's time to turn to second business service award, which is the J. Patrick Toomey Small Business Person Award. I'd like to invite Chris Richter to the stage and Andrea Bradia back to the mic.
Owner of Toomey's Natural Foods, exemplified what this award is about. As a small business person, he believed that business helps community and community helps business. The winner of this award is a small business or business person that puts community first. Tonight, we are honoring someone who, from the time she opened her doors, has made serving the community an integral part of what she does every day. I first met Chris Richter, owner of the Craft Lab, at her ribbon cutting in July 2021, the middle of COVID, so it was rough to open a retail store. From the start, I could feel her commitment not only to her business, but to getting involved and helping the community. She joined the chamber, and 2 months later, she was already helping out by creating a brand new children's area at Street Eats, our food truck festival. She went all out. She offered a free craft. She provided lots of fun things for the kids to do. It was the first time we were able to do that, and it was amazing. Chris was an ambassador for the chamber before we even had an official ambassador program. She told other businesses about us. She provided creative ideas and support, and she helped wherever we needed. Our first WHAMM Awards celebration in 2022 was the first time she took on decorating for events. She volunteered to make centerpieces, taking time from her business to make adorable creations with comic books. From there, her work grew and grew and grew until she was officially named the decorator in charge for all events forever. You're not allowed to leave. You can see the results here. She's amazing, and we can always count on Chris to make our events extra special and unique. Chris also helps on our committees. She's part of planning and executing Frontier Days. She also runs her children's area at Frontier Days, which has become a staple at all of our community events. She coordinates the Makers Market. In 2023, she added the Youth Makers Market. Last year, before the parade, you may have seen her along Lila and Main with a spray paint can in her hand as she marked splash zones. Basically, if we need help with anything, we know that Chris will do her darndest to make it happen. Last August, Chris also joined our board, and she has provided excellent input and guidance as part of that group. I personally value her knowledge, her commitment, her creative ideas, her artistic talent, and most of all, her love for our chamber and the entire Milford, Miami Township community. Chris, thank you for everything. I love your passion, seeing how much you care, value our friendship more than I can say.
Thank you, Chris, for your commitment to helping our community in so many ways. On behalf of the board, we appreciate you and all that you do. Before we move into our two final awards for the evening, I'd like to thank our community trustees. These are companies that support the chamber through an annual super sponsorship. They believe in our mission and believe, more importantly, in giving back, and we support them through promotion in a variety of ways. 5 of the 6 are here this evening, and we're so grateful for your ongoing commitment. When I list you, please wave and be recognized. If you join me in giving a huge round of applause for Castrucci Automotive. I said huge, folks. Come on. There we go. The City of Milford. Park National Bank. Fairfax Credit Union. And our newest trustee who could not be here tonight because they're accepting an award in Florida, Time Savers. And now we move to our final 2 service award winners. Our first is Above and Beyond Individual Award. This year, our individual is 2 people. Although they work together so well, you might think that they're one. They would be the dynamic duo Ken and Libby Tracy. Will you guys please join me along with Beth Rogers as well? The Above and Beyond Individual Award recognizes someone, in this case a couple, who gives back to the community in a variety of ways. It is someone who believes in going above and beyond for the community first and foremost. Ken and Libby Tracy, who founded Triage Staffing and OneView Capital, and probably a slew of other businesses I don't even know about, are also the co-founders of the nonprofit Impacting Tomorrow. And now, to introduce them, Beth Rogers, Impacting Tomorrow's operations manager, who will be telling you a little bit about both of them.
This community is better because of all the businesses and organizations represented in this room. But I'm excited to be able to tell you a little bit about one of my favorites today. The Above and Beyond Award recognizes someone who gives back to the community in a variety of ways. It is someone who believes in going above and beyond for the community first and foremost. And if you've ever met Ken and Libby or had the pleasure to speak with them, you can tell very quickly that people are their passion. They make a point to know your name and to get to know a little bit more about your story. They're the first one to constantly encourage you, to challenge you to grow, and to ask how they can help whenever that's needed. They are also extremely passionate about the Milford and Miami Township community. This is where they raised their 2 daughters. It's where their 2 grandchildren are growing up. It's where they established their healthcare staffing company in 2006, and where Ken has been a Miami Township trustee for 18 years. Ken and Libby have always had a desire to give back, specifically to this community, and that is where Impacting Tomorrow was born out of. Impacting Tomorrow provides tangible needs to members of our community who need just a little bit of help, specifically with food and clothing. So we're in the the Milford Shopping Center right in between RDI and Big Red Appliances. We're the people that on the Milford Facebook group where they say, why is that long line always out in front? That's us. But we see about 500 households every week, a little more than that, to provide food and clothing, but more importantly, to provide a dignified experience where they can get their needs met and feel seen as a person. Ken and Libby are always looking for ways to go above and beyond with everyone that they meet, but especially our guests. Just this week, I heard them encouraging people for upcoming job interviews, celebrating new family members that have joined our guests' families, giving pep talks on a hard day, and connecting our guests with additional resources. You really can't find two better people than these two to my left. So congratulations, you two.
I really appreciate that. We want to thank the Milford Miami Township Chamber. All of us here are making this community better, and it's fantastic. One of the most interesting things, Libby and I have a passion for this community. We love the people in this community. And so when we joined the board of our company that we founded, we had opportunities to be able to give back. And we looked at this township. We saw a need, just like Feed Our Flock, and they stepped forward. We also wanted to step forward. And by finding the right people to put in the right seats, many of them are over here to my left, they've made this a great, great story. To date, we're going to serve, just this year in 2024, we're on target to serve over 100,000 people. 100,000 people. And, you know, I don't know about you, but when I know that I can look at someone in the face that just needs an extra meal, that just needs a little pat on the back, it's just to make this world a better place, that excites me. That excites me because our community is built around people like this. And all of us in this room are doing a tremendous job in making this community great. I thank you. Come and visit Impacting tomorrow. See what we're doing. We're building. We're going to be the biggest. And that's our goal, because we want to show what this community is all about. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Beth. Ken and Libby, we can't thank you enough for what you do for the community. It's unbelievable how many people you've helped in a short time that Impacting Tomorrow has been around. I can't even imagine the long-term impact. Just to hear 100,000 people for 2024 is nothing short of outstanding. So many people are eating tonight because of you. They have clothing because of you. This is a small token of our appreciation, but we would like to provide you. I kind of buried the lead here a little bit, guys. You're walking away a little too quick. I let you go. I got a little token of our appreciation. Go ahead, Andrea. It's just a small donation from the chamber, just our way of saying thank you for everything that you guys do, and hope that it can help you make an even greater impact in the community moving forward. So one more round of applause for Impacting Tomorrow, for Ken and Libby, and thank you again for Beth for the comments. We really appreciate it. Our final award of the night is the Chief John Cooper Award for Service Excellence. And for this award, I'd like to invite Sarah Huseman to join me, along with Milford City Councilperson Janet Cooper, and last year's award winner for the Chief John Cooper Award, Ahmed Begley. The Chief John Cooper Award for Service Excellence is named in honor of Chief Cooper, who passed in 2017. John worked to make our community a better place by giving his time and talents wherever and whenever they were needed. This award represents someone who, through civic position and personal effort, tirelessly and passionately gives back to the community. Sarah is such an integral part of our community that I don't know what Milford Miami Township would look like without her. She founded Feed Our Flock with 2 friends and continues to be the driving force behind it. She volunteers with Kiwanis, and she leads the Key Club. Can you tell me how you have any time for yourself? I'll turn the mic over to, who wants to go first? Ahmed, to tell us a little bit more about Sarah.
Congratulations, Sarah. Feed Our Flock is a Feed Our Flock. It's a local 501c3 organization that provides weekly and bi-weekly weekend food bags to our families in Milford, Miami Township area, with kids aged birth through college. An average of about 11,000 bags per year and costing around $100,000 a year to run. Feed Our Flock strives to relieve poverty and provide access to wellness and care to children in Milford. Feed Our Flock stocks food pantries in junior high, high school, Milford Academy buildings, providing eligible students with quick, easy to go items if they have missed breakfast or lunch. Did you know that Feed Our Flock also stepped in to help with children and families during the holidays? They provided each student who received a weekend food bag with a special treat for the holidays. Let's not forget, during COVID-19 pandemic, Feed Our Flock was in the thick of helping its kids and families with meals. When out and about, you might see Feed Our Flock food nest. These give access 24/7 to emergency food needs in our community. Take what you need or leave what you can. Feed Our Flock is doing wonderful work here in our community. If you hear this and feel inspired, please consider them for a one-time or reoccurring monetary donation. You can also follow Feed Our Flock on Facebook and stay informed on Feed Our Flock happenings and volunteering opportunities. Again, congratulations, Sarah, on this award, this Chief John Cooper Senior Award.
Chief John Cooper Sr. was a strong advocate for helping our community, kids, and those who needed a helping hand. The Milford Community Fire Department instills this even in their logo. Sarah Huseman carries on those practices every day. Feed Our Flock helps so many students and families in Milford year-round. What an inspiration and perfect recipient for this award. John is smiling down on you today and every day. Thank you, Sarah, Audra, and Candy for all you do.
Obviously, Feed Our Flock is in the frequent flyer club for the WHAMM Awards. You've been recognized by our community every single year and with the Chamber Awards as well. This year, you guys may or may not have seen the handoff, but we'd like to once again present them with a check for Feed Our Flock. I told Sarah to use it well. They will. Their track record would lead us to believe that it would be nothing short of greatly impactful for the community. So thank you for all that you do. Really appreciate it. And of course, just another quick reminder, all of the funds that we collect tonight through donation containers around the room or through our Venmo will go directly to Feed Our Flock and Impacting Tomorrow. Just click the QR code to donate, and we appreciate, of course, any help that you guys can provide. So please join me in one final applause for our finalists and winners tonight. Before we wrap up our awards portion of the evening, I'd like to thank our legendary sponsor one more time. That is Icon Property Rescue. Appreciate you guys and your heroes. Second, let's give a shout out to our food partners for the evening. I've got a list here as By Gollies, Chick-fil-A, Texas Roadhouse, Village Pantry, and especially to Jay Rothenbach on behalf of the Milford Masonic Lodge who made the delicious veggie trays. Let's not forget the desserts by the Cookie Cottage and the Governor. And one last more round of applause for all of our amazing sponsors. We could not do it without you. I'd also like to thank Little Miami Brewing Event Center staff. You all did a wonderful job. Libby, Gabby, and Lexi always go the extra mile for us, especially Libby getting me a beer in the middle of the program. So thank you very much. Love you, Peggy. Finally, a big thank you tonight to our photographers, Jeff Lebans and Shelby Lebans of Consistent Social. We will be sharing photos on Facebook. Please keep an eye out. Be sure to tag yourself. This one's not in my program, but Elisa LeBans, without you, I'm not sure that Andrea would stay sane. I need the biggest round of applause in the room tonight for Elisa. Thank you very much. We love you. Thank you. Everyone, desserts are still available. The bar will be open till 8. Trust me, I will push that time limit. Please continue to congratulate each other on an amazing job this past year and enjoy. And don't forget to take a selfie in the station over here and post it with the hashtag WHAMM 2024. Gosh, wham it. Thank you all for coming. Have a great